big bit. That's a lovely big nugget.
Could be more like.
That makes the morning a little better.
Could be more like 8 grams.
10 grams. All right.
8, 9. Diamond, little diamond shaped beauty. I'd say 13 and a half. Oh, get out. That's a good answer. So far it's been a tough day at the office. But that's a really unusual sound.
Veggie chips.
Oh, you got his veggie chips. Converted him from Cheetos and tubes. That's an interesting sound. We're going to dig that out and see what comes of it. Don't know why it was making such a funny sound, but oh, it's those giant ball bearing things. You're sweating. You're fucking sweating up a storm. It's these giant. We've hit the giant ball bearing patch. No way. Poor bugger. Look, he's got a river flowing off his eyebrows. Just got another one. Another kinder. Can you see it there? Oh, let's see if we can pop it out. Taking like that all day. The rain's finishing us off today, just as we started getting a few nuggets out here. Rightio, first 3 targets of the day today have been gold. Yesterday it was all swarf, and fortunes might be changing.
Scratchy's a bit cold sitting on the excavator, so he's just warming up a bit. Get his arms stretched. Woo! Real reefy the last two. Oh, look at the reefy piece.
Real flat reefy. Yeah. Probably a couple of grams. Couple of grams of pretty reefy stuff. When are you going to fly down and grab something? Huh? Please tell us that you're getting gold back there.
Hey?
Is that just swarf, all that noise?
Yep. I haven't got that yet.
Is that one in there going to be gold or what?
I'm working through it.
Better be.
Make this one. Make that for a shitty day yesterday. Must be good.
Nice, probably 5 grammer. 5, 6 grammer. Please. Alright, so the gold's starting to thicken up. Got another good one there. Pretty big one there. Yeah, Kinder Surprise here. You can see it there on the top.
Get out.
Yeah.
get out through here.
Yeah, parts of you. There you go. Still in this. Look at that. Still in the matrix. Gravels and pop it out. There you go. Boom. Leafy flat piece. It's green. I just need a grandfather now. That ain't no bolt. That ain't no ball bearing.
Really just a big chunk of gold.
What do we got, folks? How big?
There you go.
Huh? How big you reckon? Write it in the comments. Have a prediction.
Like
have a prediction on the way down.
It's out here in the paddock. And flying around.
See it anywhere?
Which one? Oh,
that's it right on top.
That's a stonker. Look at that stonker. I'll put it in a scoop so I can see how big it is.
Look
at that. I get the biggest pick this week too.
Oh, there's bigger ones than that this week.
Yeah.
That's actually going to be really pretty. A lot of speckies come out around here. I found a lot around here. There you go.
Spit polish.
Yeah, it'll look pretty cool.
What a fucking ripper. There we go, folks.
Starting to roll on. Right, that is the final day of the month. Howdy, howdy. Another glorious morning in central Queensland. It is a joyous place to be, Queensland, at this time of the year. It's just a great climate for winter. Get away from a bit of the really bad cold and have some nice warm sunny days. So it's quite enjoyable. I'm on the last week. I'm on the last week of my trip up here for this time, and behind me is where I did a bit of clearing yesterday, and this is an area where there's been a lot of little gold found off the top, and we've done a couple of test holes down the bottom here in the creek. It's very shallow, so just here behind, see, we did a test hole there, and it's just no depth to it, and there's no pay gravel. Up higher, it's actually, the gravels are quite deep, but we've worked out that pretty much the whole area's been dry blowed, and the dry blower, they've dug all the way down to the gravel layer, and then you've got silt and gravel put back on top, so there's probably very little pay layer left in this area. So all the stuff that people are finding on top, and there's been a lot of gold, is just what they missed from the dry blower. It's been turned up from the bottom. And we're going to do another test cut just to make sure that we've sort of read this right before we move on, but it doesn't seem like the gold on top is going to convert to gold underneath. So down this creek, there's an inside bend just here, and they've put some material up on that, but they haven't actually dug that inside bend by the look of it, and so it's only a very sort of subtle turn there, but we think that's actually going to be worthwhile for a bit of a squiz. So I'm going to take a few bits of scrub out of there on that sort of edge, and then do a test cut along there and work out whether we've got an area to work there. So it is a bit of a prospecting day. We don't want to muck around prospecting too much. We want to get to mining, but that's just the nature of this game. You've got to spend your time digging, looking for the new ground. So that's what we're doing. Wish us luck for our final week. We're going to need a little bit, I think, and we'll come back with some action. No, there it is.
Mr. Hanky. Mr. Hanky's talking. I thought, howdy ho, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Hanky's howdy hoing.
If this is another bit here, it's starting to pay up a little bit on this.
Mr. Hanky's in the fucking in the surprise.
a white Kinder Surprise, a bit different.
Yeah, it is. It's a white one. White one with a fucking big chunk of gold in it. Saying, howdy ho. There he is. Howdy ho.
Okay then, look at this. We got gold coming out of this real rocky white quartz. Okay, different ground.
Gold is, as Scratchy always says.
Gold is where it is, that's right. So we've taken the test cut as mentioned earlier. Well, a bit of a clearing across the this spur, come down to a little creek and taken a bit of a scrape here just to see what we can find. Maddie's got the steel phase in so you can't hear what's going on here, but apparently there's a bit of a noise. What have we got shaping up?
Beautiful piece of gold.
Yeah, good. Wow. There you go. So there's just something here on this edge.
We've got something down there too. Probably half grammer.
Oh, it's a good bit.
Good grammer plus.
Yeah, gram and a half that probably. Okay, so there's a little bit of this dusty. There's quartz, and there's this sort of dusty quartz layer here. This could present something. We'll find a couple of those, and it'll keep us a bit interested. So, see how we go. Gold.
Yeah, it's a grammer plus.
Look at that. That's coming out. That's a nice nugget. Wow.
Yeah.
Rightio. So this little spot here, we haven't moved much, and that's not even that reefy. It's actually got a bit of worn edge on it.
Yeah. Well, you considering we thought we'd be fucking...
We're on a prospecting mission that's starting to turn into a mining mission. So, different type of ground, but interesting happening. Look at that. That won't be a bad nug.
That's a lovely specimen. I'd like to look at the specimen. Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Not really a specimen, that's pretty much a pure gold nug. He likes that music. Go over it closer to the ground. It's a bit of an inverted signal there. So we like the sound of those ones.
Yeah, he likes a good innie.
A good innie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't mind a good innie. Alright, well I'll have a dig. Yeah.
Does he know how to dig?
Apparently so. I've been doing it for near on a couple of months.
A couple. I don't know. There we go. There we go.
Let's see how it opens up.
Another one here too.
This is the sort of the confluence of this creek coming down and this creek here. It's the inside bend. So this is where there'd be some turbulence and a bit of a deposit, I'd say.
Maybe a climax.
Let's hope something with a bit more size to it here. Okay. Okay. Sounded like it was already getting close to it, didn't it?
No, I don't know. Hopefully it's a bigger... Takes longer for this climax to happen.
Oh, yeah. Hello? Oh, it's my week to pick, I just realised.
It might have been the bolt off the bucket.
It's not.
I don't know, I can't count them from this angle.
If it's a good one, it's early in the week.
Yep. Don't hit it with a pick. It's yours. You don't want to hit it with the pick, son. If it's a big one, it's yours. You don't hit it with the pick.
It's a big one, all right. This is good.
It's a big one.
Oh, that chicken risotto for lunch. Cool.
Yeah.